headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, it's great environment when you talk about night games, and the players love it. They love being on the stage, showing everybody what they can do, and this is going to be fun to watch.
This game is underway. And Williams has got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation. And now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL to prepared and ready to go.
The Raiders lined up in the nickel. First down at the 28. Running right through the trenches for a gain of about 5. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Second down following the run.
Let's go.
To the ground. Woodson's there to take him down. He is one of the great young talents on defense in the entire league. Linebacker Khalil Mack.
Well, let's see. All his level of competition in college. Did we just smash that little phrase and get rid of it? Because Khalil Mack, man, he got it done in the NFL.
The Dolphins snap it at the 36. That picks up 11.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
The Dolphins line up, split backfield. Now first and 10. And there's a drop.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second down after the incompletion.
Get ready. 38.
From the gun. The Dolphins get a first down. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Get ready. 38.
First and 10. Looking at every option. And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less.
Johnson's going back to the huddle, and he's telling everybody, look up at the Jumbotron, and let's watch a replay of me making that spectacular catch.
Stepping stepping up to the line at the 5. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Here's the handoff. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Get ready. Break 38. Break 38.
Second and goal from the 3. Back to him. Ellis is the one who made the big stop.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
The Dolphins lined up. Everybody split out wide. 3rd and goal from the 4. Secures it with 2 hands.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Should be an easy one here. And converts on the 3. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Bray's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. Carr's heading out now for his first series.
Yeah, when you watch Derek Carr in 2014, he just got better as the year went along, and finally about the last 6 games, you saw the physical talent come out of Derek Carr, and the Raiders got to be excited about their future.
First down at the 20. Jones got ball is out. They recover their own fumble. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. There's a momentum killer right there. The flag comes out. I think we have a false start.
Boy, coaches talk about it so much. Penalties before the snap of the ball. We got to avoid them. And the biggest one of all is the false start.
Still first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Gets the handle here. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun formation. Jordan Reed has the reception. One of the top targets in the passing game today should be Jordan Reed.
Man, if Jordan Reed can stay healthy, I think he's an all-pro tight end. He just has excellent speed. He can really run routes, and he can catch the football no matter where you throw it.
The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. Carr's back in shotgun formation. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. They'll go ground. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 4 following the run. Back to the ground. And he's tackled down after picking up the 1st.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40. First and 10. Jones there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. And in for the touchdown. They take the lead here late in the 1st quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that 1st quarter was up, they found a way to get in the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The Raiders for the point after. It's good. Carr's certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Raiders ready here for the kickoff. Williams got it. The Raiders defense has to feel pretty good about that last drive. They were out there for a long time, gave up a ton of yards, but in the end only gave up 3.
You know, Jim, when you only give up a field goal, that's always a victory. Why? Because every rule that the NFL puts out, and it's new and they put it in the league, it's always about the offense. So the defense, just hang in there and make them kick field goals.
Double tight end formation.
Blue
First down at the 21. They'll go ground. Has the first down and a whole lot more. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Dolphins for the extra point. He made it. The Raiders' return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 10-7. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Murray's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Dolphins defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
First down at the 20. Looking long to Julio Jones. He caught it. That's his third catch of the day.
That was a nice gain on that play that time. Well designed by the offensive coordinator. Yeah, it was a good throw and catch, but that time I'm giving all the credit to the design of the play. That's what made it happen.
First down and 10. They'll run it here. That's Kuechly flying in to make the tackle.
The Dolphins guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Raiders have it at the 39. Slashes to the left side. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. One of the high-octane, high-intensity, high-character players in the league. The former Walter Payton Award winner, Thomas Davis. Keep an eye on him today.
You're right, Jim, and let me just say this. He can really run, and he just knows how to play the position. That's why he's so good.
One quarter complete, and defense has been the story thus far. Back after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Raiders trail here in the first half, Phil, but you can't say there aren't some positives here. Carr's having a big day.
You see an offense working like this. It's kind of exciting. I know the fans are really behind it. There's nothing like watching a quarterback who's really got it going, throwing the football down the field, and his guys catching it.
The Raiders take it from the 23. Screen pass to Hopkins. Picks up about 2.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Carr's now completed his last 7 passes. The pass play picks up only 2, so now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Met by Davis that time.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. With the sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
If he makes it, the game is tied. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. With the second quarter just underway, they've gotten back to even thanks to the field goal.
That's right. You know what you do? It gives you confidence when you kick that field goal, and here's why on the offensive side. You go, well, the defense hasn't stopped us, or they didn't stop us. We were able to drive down there and get that field goal.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Nelson's going to run this one out. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
The Dolphins will come to the line. Second quarter, tie game. Scores 10-10.
Let's go.
First down at the 28. To give. He's taken down at the 30. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Two tight ends on the field here. 2nd and 8. Handoff made. That's a gain of 6. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day. We've had a very close game to this point, but if you look at the rushing numbers in a tie game, you have to be optimistic because you see a running back that right now is having it his way.
The fans love it. They're watching this team run the football. They're doing an extraordinary job of doing it well. And I know who else loves it. Fantasy football players. Seeing a guy play this well and run it this good, man, that's good stuff.
The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
When it's 3rd and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
First down here after the run.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun. And tackled down at the 43-yard line. Second down and 8. Handoff. Ward that time in on the tackle.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Third down now. The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Brings it into his body.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The ball is spotted right at the 46.
First down here after the completion.
Let's go.
To the ground. Max all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd and 11. He'll get it again. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd and 2 here after the run.
Get ready. Bring it around.
Again, the lean on him. Gains about 3.
Third and short, I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
Get ready.
Now 1st and 10. Staying with the running game on first down.
I guess you'd say it's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
This long drive continues.
Let's go. Red 38.
snap it out of the gun. Brings it in. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
2 minutes to go, and a first down play coming up. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Mounting a serious drive.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Makes the reception. That's Wagner making the stop. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. From the gun. He reaches up and grabs it. Touchdown, Miami. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
Extra point is good. The Dolphins getting set to kick it away. Bray's got it. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. DeAndre Hopkins retaking the field. He's been off his game in this first half, Bill.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win, he better pick it up, find ways to get open, and hope this quarterback gets him the football.
Carr set, empty backfield. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Incomplete as he was looking short. The Raiders have it at the 29. Looking across the middle, and it's caught by Jordan Reed. First down here. That's reception number 2 for him.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense.
Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Raiders couldn't stop the pass. They couldn't stop the run the last time they were on the field.
Oh, my gosh, and the coaches are furious with the way they played. I thought the defensive calls were good. The techniques and the execution was awful.
The Raiders lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
First down at the 30. Has Nelson. Nelson's tackled down at the 43. The Dolphins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line.
The Dolphins with an empty backfield look here. From the shotgun.
Incomplete.
Second down following that incompletion. They're setting up screen. And that's good for only a yard or 2. The Dolphins use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. This is 3rd down. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Get ready.
And it's batted down.
The Dolphins don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Dolphins will punt it. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Raiders offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? At that time, it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
The Raiders will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 17-10. First down at the 20. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Thomas is all over the ball carrier.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, Look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Dolphins are in a tight game, and that's while winning the turnover battle. The Raiders, to their credit, have not allowed those turnovers to define them and have battled through it so far. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. End of the first quarter. He's got open field to work with here. He'll take it in for the touchdown. Dolphins go up by 3. Dolphins have it at the 14. Quick pass and completion is made here, and they cap up the drive with a score. That puts them up by a touchdown. Late in the second, the quick pass, it's complete, and he ends up at midfield before he's stopped on the play. The offense would later throw a pick to end the drive. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Sun Life Stadium for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. The Dolphins getting set for the kickoff. The second half is officially underway. Murray's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Raiders offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Quarters formation here for the defense. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Carr's brought down after picking up only a yard. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Set up screen. Thomas is able to read that play and make the hit.
When you get in a situation like this as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd and long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
It's 3rd down coming up. Carr's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Cooper's got it, and a first.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
The Raiders are going to have to punt. Nelson's got a chance this time. Reese is there that time for the tackle. That return's good for about 10. The Dolphins come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 26. Bennett's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his first reception today.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
Let's go. 295.
First and 10. Here's the handoff. And that gains 1.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Gets the handle here. Picked up a couple that time. They came out here in the first half and established the run, and they haven't let up since halftime.
They haven't. We have a very good run offensive line out here today. We got a really good running back, and the coaches, they kept giving the running back the football, and they are getting it done.
The Dolphins come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. One-handed catch.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First down following the long play. And he's thrown to the ground.
Hard to get these hits against quarterbacks now, these blindside hits, because everybody's worried about getting hit as a quarterback, the protections, all the smart things they do, getting rid of the football fast, but they couldn't stop it that time. Big hit.
Loss of a couple that time.
Let's go.
Second and 12. Go running off the toss. Picks up about 5. He's got over 130 rushing yards today.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. From the shotgun. He's hit as he throws it. Chip shot here. And he converts here on the field goal try. Midway third quarter and another 3 added to the lead, Phil. How about it?
Yeah, listen, it's been impressive. I like everything they're doing. That time they got down there and got the field goal. But on the other side, the coaching has been absolutely horrible, and you deserve to be losing.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Bray's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Dolphins defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
Going to take it from the gun. The Raiders now move the chains. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
First down and 10. They'll go ground. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Tackled down at the 36. After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Mason lined up in the backfield. Throws the pass. Reed's met at the 44.
Well, you run the curl route in the NFL, you got to turn, find the quarterback, and then move till you see the open space where he can throw it in there.
Carr's now completed 4 in a row. The Raiders have it at the 44, trying to power his way right up the middle. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down here after that run play. Launches it down the field. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
The Raiders get set on the line and need to get to the 46 for a first. Carr's got it in the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's 5 receptions on the day.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Carr's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. Now 1st and 10. Jones got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
1st down at the 19. They'll go ground. And Kuechly in on the tackle. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
It's now 2nd down. Carr's back in shotgun formation. Makes the reception.
The Raiders offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. Play after play after play here on this drive. The Dolphins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Final quarter underway now with this snap. And Wake in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Carr's now completed 4 in a row. This will be the 11th play of the drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Wide to the left. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
The Dolphins defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
This will be the offense's 12th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 6. They call his number once more. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Raiders are giving ground, but if they can make a stop here inside the 10, it'll be interesting to see what happens on 4th down.
Yeah, well, listen, the offense has to find a way to score on this play here, get into the end zone, and get back into this football game. Who are they going to give it to? Running back? Or are they going to try and trick the defense and throw the football?
3rd and goal from the 1. And that'll close the gap. That's an important touchdown for this resilient bunch that just never quits, never believes it's out of a game, Phil.
That's what it takes, Jim. In situations like this, you just have to be tougher than your opponent, and that's what they showed there, getting that touchdown. Now we are going to have a contest down here in the fourth quarter.
The Raiders for the point after. And the extra point is good. Carr's certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Williams is going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. Looking now at the numbers, it's got to be a bit frustrating for this running back. You would expect him to get stronger as the game goes on, but the numbers have actually gone in the other direction.
Well, that's what you would think, but I'll tell you, this defense has gotten stronger as the game has gone along. You know, I think what happened is they were just tired of getting run over.
The Dolphins have been in a fight today. The score's 20-17. The Raiders lined up in the nickel. First down at the 20. They'll run it here. Gains 20.
If you're a running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down here. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Martellus Bennett with the reception. That's another reception. Give him 2.
The Dolphins did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
This will be second down. They bring in the extra tight end. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
If you're a running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel. Out of the gun. Looking to go down the field here. The ball is knocked out.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Ball at the 47.
Second down and 10. The give. Back that time. In on the tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
On the way, third down.
Let's go. 38.
He'll take the snap from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Get ready.
First and 10. Handoff made. Ward that time in on the tackle.
When you're leading the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Dolphins come out in a bunch set. Second down and 9. He runs with it right up the gut. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down at the 16. And that's a gain of maybe 5. One team's running the football, the other is passing. But both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Coming up to the line at the 11.
Let's go.
Second down and 5. Right back to him. The Dolphins get a first down. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series.
Get ready. 188.
First and goal. Has it. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Dolphins for the extra point. The extra point. The kick is good. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Murray's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Raiders come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown of their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence. And we know football players, especially on the offensive side, when they have confidence, man, they play their best.
First down at the 24. It's intercepted. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Dolphins with an extra point try on the way. The point after is good. The Raiders will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 34-17. The Dolphins ready to kick it away. Murray's got it on the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Raiders just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient and get the job done.
The Raiders have it at the 24. Makes the catch in open space.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
Carr's completion percentage, 80% on the day. First and 10. Pass is intercepted. This offense, Phil, was completely overmatched in this game today. And now they add an interception at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. The other team was better. That's why they're getting blown out here today. And look, when you know the other team is better, you got to play it really safe. They did not. And that's why the offensive performance has been so bad.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 45. Breaks free. That's a gain of 8.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Two minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. That leads us to second down. The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Handoff. And Ward's the one who made the big stop.
The Raiders defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Third and 3. Draw. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
They're set to punt it away now. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Raiders head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation.
The Raiders from the 22. Jones has got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. First down here after the completion. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Finds Reed. The Raiders will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4. Drop back, shotgun formation. Has his man. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
The Dolphins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Raiders snap it at the 41. And it's swatted away. hike it to him out of the shotgun. And intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning the game with the defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Bobby Wagner on his way out to the huddle again. And he's had his share of struggles in this game. But for that matter, so has the rest of that defensive group, Phil.
Yeah, wasn't a great day for the defense, but I'll say this. I thought they played hard. They played smart. They hustled. The other team was just better today.
Get ready. Blue got a grab.
Takes it on the counter. Woodson's in on the tackle. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.